For everyone who listened to this and are like, okay, great, but how can I start investing?
Yeah.
Can you recommend resources, like top 3 resources for investing, for getting the information?
Sure. The best and safest one is going to be Fidelity, in my opinion. Another great one is Charles Schwab.
Do you use their money market fund, Fidelity?
Nope.
No?
Nope. I like
so
just stick to the cash is cash.
Okay.
They automatically invest it in some sort of reasonable yielding. It's called SPACs.
Yeah, like 4%.
Yeah. So like they handle all that for you. They don't let it sit in cash. You know, they do a great job.
Okay.
So whenever you sell, it's automatically converted to SPACs. Right. Okay. So Fidelity, Charles Schwab, if you're looking for a more mobile friendly, you know, you're somebody on the go, you like checking your portfolio on your phone, I think Robinhood is excellent. So, and then if you're more of if you like the automation, automatic rebalancing, and you care more about like the interface, M1 Finance, I find, is like a really, really good.
You can build your own portfolio and reinvest.
Yeah, it's awesome. So it's got a really great way of visualizing baskets of stocks and then letting you diversify among different baskets without it becoming like too confusing. So M1 Finance and Robinhood are very beginner friendly. And then Fidelity and Charles Schwab are sort of like the big old institutions that you can be sure are never going away, never kind of getting disrupted. So those are 4 great options.
What about market insights?
Yeah, you know, so I think one of the best places to look, again, is probably YouTube. You know, you're going to find great YouTubers, like not even going to pitch my own channel, but...
What about the numbers? Like, do you wake up and like open like Yahoo Finance to look at P&Es?
Never.
Never?
Never. I try never to do that because like every investor will go through this phase, especially the investors who are still looking for brokerages. They're checking their portfolio every day. And so what you have to realize is these companies aren't changing every day, right? The underlying business is still doing great. It's still doing whatever it was yesterday. Its plan for tomorrow is the same. You know what I mean? It's the market's opinion of that company that's changing. Mm-hmm. So that opinion is where you're trying to optimize for, right? Dollar cost averaging in and everything we talked about earlier. So eventually you graduate to the point where you just say, I'm not checking every day. Maybe you just check Fridays, and then it's every other Friday, and then it's only on payday, right? I actually only get paid once a quarter. So like maybe I'll check things like once a quarter, twice a quarter. Sometimes you'll leave it alone for a year and be like, oh crap, I should probably check on my portfolio, right?
And that's the best when you just
that's the best when you can just chill because you're confident in what you hold, you understand. So I really like things like Yahoo News, Simply Wall Street. These are all great places to update yourself on the thesis of the company. So hey, I want to just read a little bit more about Nvidia and make sure I'm up to date on what they're doing. I want to read more about Palantir. So maybe you listen to their earnings call, or maybe you just go to their website and see what they've been up to, right? All of these publicly traded companies, they have a website where they have to disclose all of the relevant news that could affect the price of their stock. Great way. Just skim the headlines even. Like, oh, cool. They partnered with this company. Oh, this thing happened. You know, like it's a great way to, especially if it's a big portion of your portfolio. I'm on the Nvidia newsroom probably once a week. I'm on the Palantir newsroom probably once a week. Mm-hmm. And that's just because I want to keep up to date on something I have 6-7 figures in, right? Now it's important. So that's how I tend to do it.